Hello, everybody, and welcome
Hello.
to the To Hell With You
And back.
podcast. This is all about a love story. It's our life.
It is our life,
We're sharing it with you,
as always.
our damn near 2 decades of marriage,
Yes.
all for you.
Sir and ma'am.
And so y'all know, like, this episode is a holiday survival guide. It's
Yes,
all for
it
you.
is.
And in true holiday survival methodology, we have like a window of 30 minutes to record this,
Yeah, we do.
literally before I got to pick up a kid from gymnastics. And I have so y'all know I do marketing. Like, if you don't know, now you know.
Now you do.
Digital marketing is my full-time gig.
That is.
Hey, Digi.marketing, if you're in the need, I'm
Check
your
it
guy.
out.
So we're at holiday season, and
Yes, we are. And it
peak
is
performance.
busy.
Yes, I will be up late tonight setting up campaigns, getting them ready to
will.
launch, testing things, making sure nothing's going to go wrong. So tonight is wild for us.
It is insane. I have been trying to deal with 5 children, homeschool, and make sure that the holiday season is upon us to make
Yes.
it bright and merry.
Do not skip Thanksgiving.
Do not. Bobby is very adamant. Do not escape.
No.
You
can't
escape.
escape.
Do not skimp on Thanksgiving.
No, it is the greatest holiday known to man.
He is very pro Thanksgiving. I am very pro Christmas.
I am anti every holiday besides
He
Thanksgiving.
really, really is. He's kind of a Grinch until Thanksgiving.
Well,
over.
I kind of like try to live Thanksgiving on the daily, like not daily.
Cute.
Well, I wasn't trying to be like Mr. Look at me.
Yeah,
I was trying to say no. I was trying to say, like, I want to cook for people every day.
No, that's literally Thanksgiving is Bobby's favorite holiday. Christmas is mine, even though he calls me a Grinch in the past 3-ish years. I kind of have been a Grinch, but
Little of a Grinch.
Christmas is my favorite holiday. Thanksgiving is Bobby's because he gets to cook food, prepare for people, and it makes him the most happy in the world.
Y'all, I will wake up Thanksgiving morning, who knows, like 4 a.m.,
Oh gosh,
which
it's
is
so
out
early.
of the norm. But this year, I've got a smoker, so I will probably fire that bad boy up.
Oh, for sure.
And start smoking a turkey.
Yeah.
Who knows what else is going on there, but it's going to be delicious.
And this year, because of COVID, he has actually allowed me. Here's the thing. I do not get to decorate for Christmas until after Thanksgiving. It's been a thing in our marriage for a long time, and I'm okay with it-ish. I give in. But this year, he has allowed me because of COVID. He was like, go ahead. If you want to decorate a little.
And you know what she's done?
Nothing. I've done
Zero
nothing.
decorations.
I've
She's
done
done nothing.
nothing. I've bought a few things.
I'm like, here's full leeway. You do what you want to do.
I've been horrible, guys.
And folks, she has done nothing.
I have done nothing.
It's been really sad. I thought she would eat it up. I thought it was a gift. I thought I was like, here you go. It's a gift. I wish I could have wrapped that sentiment and handed it to her.
I felt. I did buy.
You know, Thanksgiving's next week, and
I know. Oh, I felt.
You're not gonna have anything decorated, are you?
Gift. You know what? It's a challenge. Challenge accepted.
Okay, let's see what you can do.
The whole house will be lit up like National Lampoon.
I'm all for it. This year only, 2020, is the year I will not fault you for whatever you do.
The challenge has been accepted. It's been laid out.
Let's do that. See how much you can get done.
All right, I'm going to.
In the next week.
You've
literally got a week.
It's on.
Okay.
It's done.
So, folks, check our Facebook. Yes. Crystals will be the one really hamming it up. So,
heck yes,
at the Harris Bunch 05, and
all
you can see what's going on. She'll post it. If she actually accomplishes it.
I will.
Okay.
The challenge has been accepted.
All right. Well, we'll see. The gauntlet's been laid down.
Yeah, it has.
And it's up to you
to call us out on our BS, because I really am going to accept this challenge.
Yes. So this week we wanted to really focus on the holiday spirit.
Yeah, the holiday season.
Yeah, the holiday season, which is wild and crazy, and like, I love aspects of, like, if I could take the stress out of it and only enjoy the good parts, it would be the best time of the year.
It really would be.
However, there's so much stress involved.
There's
so many things involved that can go wrong.
Yeah.
As parents, like,
it's insane. Beyond 5 kids, we also travel from Tennessee to Texas almost every year.
Yeah, we've only missed like twice,
we add in
maybe
a lot of stress on travel. So there's a lot in our holiday season that we actually do.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm sure most of y'all are in the same boat. Like,
yeah, for
maybe
sure.
you're not traveling as far. Maybe you don't have 5 kids, but you also do fully understand the stress. Yeah. It's not out of the realm of conceivability for everyone in the world to be stressed during this time.
For sure.
And then you throw in 2020 on top of it.
Oh gosh, 2020 is insane.
Folks, we're leaving 15 days before Christmas.
That's right.
And I'm heading to my little cousin's wedding.
Oh.
Little Harper. Shout out to Harper.
Little tiny
Represent. Harper, I better hear from you on this.
So I've known since she was 5 or 6. We did the math with some cousins.
5 or 6. Our math is that fuzzy.
It is that fuzzy.
She was 5 or 15. We're not sure.
She was 5 or 6. Yeah. And she's getting married,
She's getting married, and I'm officiating the wedding.
And Asher is the ring bearer.
Asher's the ring bearer. Insane. So, like, we're leaving, going to that, and so, like, with everything else going on in the world, we're going to see our grandparents, and we're like, okay, we've got to be smart.
We're a little nervous.
Yeah, we're going to, like, we're not, like, crazy. Like, I have, like, business dealings, and we leave the house, and
we go grocery shopping.
When I said crazy, folks, those of you, I didn't mean that negatively towards you. But we have to function at a weird level.
Right.
So, but for December, we're going to be kind of sequestered for the first 10 days of the month until we leave.
We have 3 grandmothers in the 80s.
Yeah.
And we want to be very careful because neither of us want to infect or even attempt to infect our grandmothers.
Our grandmothers or the senior official, the pastor at the wedding, infect every. I don't want to be the cause of a super spreader event.
Gosh, no.
So yeah, that's all happening.
So we're taking all the precautions.
Yeah, all that crazy stuff's happening. Just like added, this year's crazy. That's all I'm saying. Insane.
So this whole podcast is about holiday
survival. This is a holiday survival guide. It's a guide for survival.
On what we've learned.
Yes. So we have a few topics we want to address.
Yeah.
We like some bullet points that we feel like everyone could benefit from.
Absolutely.
For the holidays. Number 1, plan.
Oh my gosh. So key, you guys.
Plan everything.
Everything.
If you don't have to think about it, it's less stressful.
Yes. So I'm a planner. Bobby is not. Like that's our pretty much the same thing. However, hold on, let's get there. I'm about to give you some shout outs.
I'm listening.
So I'm a planner. I love to plan. However, because I have been such a Grinch the past couple years, Bobby has taken it upon himself to ridiculously plan our holiday season. And I will totally give him the shout out. It has made it so peaceful and beautiful and wonderful in every sense of the way. He has planned financial details. He has planned like the dates in which we are in certain places. It has been so beautiful.
Here's the deal. Naturally not inclined for those things if it's my own life.
Yeah.
But because my business is all about planning.
Absolutely.
I have to plan ad campaigns, ad budgets. All of those things have to be allocated
good
properly. I've gotten really good at it.
So good.
So planning is something I hate to say it, but I enjoy.
He does.
But I enjoy it more because it means I can think less about those things and focus and think about the fun things.
Yeah, that's real.
So if I plan Thanksgiving, for instance.
Right.
Especially with me, like I'll smoke turkey, I'll smoke food that morning or that day. It'll be an all-day affair.
Yeah.
I will have achieved alcohol levels that are fun throughout the day several times. And then drink a lot of water and say,
anytime Bobby smokes on the grill, he plans it like it's actually pretty
I've
beautiful.
Got spreadsheets and I've got notes.
It's pretty,
over the top.
It's pretty nice.
So I will have a time that things go on. Each piece of meat will go on at a certain time, and I'll pull it at certain times so it can rest just long enough.
It's pretty enticing as a planner and a wife. I'm like, ooh, that's pretty nice.
I like to be enticing when I can be. So plan, and when I say plan, every detail, the best you can, but also understand things happen and it doesn't. But if you have a plan in place,
for sure,
you have something to fall back on and you can flex where you need to.
Because when you get married, you are taking 2 people with 2 families and you are combining those. You kind of especially when you're married, you have 2 separate families. You have to kind of, especially when you have children, you have to combine those things because each family wants to see their grandkids, and you kind of have to plan out with both families how you're going to have multiple Thanksgivings or Christmases with your families.
Yeah. So what I want to say with planning is I do it with Thanksgiving to a T.
Absolutely.
I do it on a travel trip. I try to budget like to a T.
Oh, absolutely.
However, with the understanding of things go wrong, things change, plans change.
Right.
But I have something to fall back on. If something changes, I don't have to overthink it. I just know, okay, well, I know that this is the next step after that change.
Right.
So anything you can do in planning to alleviate stress,
yes,
go ahead and knock that out of the park.
And also go ahead and throw in there while you're planning. Shit happens.
Shit does happen, and it will happen.
Throw it in there.
Throw it in there. That's part of your plan. Have a structure that you think is going to work, but also don't rely on that structure to be perfect.
Absolutely.
Something will go wrong.
Our middle daughter said today that she likes her life to be in a straight line, which I thought was hilarious because it's very me. And she goes, but then life zigzags and it really stressful. And I was like, it is stressful, but I'm proud of myself today. I was a good parent.
Life is cray.
But you can ride the zigzags or you can fight against them. And it's way easier if you ride the zigzags. And she looked at me like, that's so smart. And I went, oh, that's Bobby. Like that was 100% what I thought.
Ride the zigzags.
Ride the zigzags.
That's my motto, I guess.
Absolutely.
Okay, so number 2. So number 1, plan.
Yes.
Number 2, boundaries.
Ooh.
So boundaries will help with the plan, but boundaries are extensive.
Yeah.
So you've got boundaries with time, boundaries with finances, boundaries
with family,
with emotions.
Yes, that's a big one.
And that's usually tied to family, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
No one has a perfect family. If you do, God bless you.
Praise God. I mean, that's amazing. Good for you.
Yeah. But most people don't have a perfect family. And if you, like I said, if you do, amazing.
That's
but
so
those
cool.
boundaries are so important. So put boundaries up on your time. Know that if you're up at a certain point and you've got a crazy agenda for the holidays the next day is going to suck. So set those boundaries. Know that financially, if you're going to buy presents, if you spend too much, yes, because we're really guilty.
Oh, we're so guilty.
You have water?
I can.
I am parched.
We have, for one thing in particular for us, we have put up boundaries. I think it's only happened 1 year, and we plan for it. Where we are always,
I've got a drinking problem. If you're watching the video, water just
you're like,
out of
whoops.
my mouth.
It happens.
It happens.
We have put up boundaries where Christmas Eve for sure we're always at home. Typically, we've had a couple of Christmases in Texas where we're not at home.
Yeah.
But we try to put up that boundary of we want to spend Christmas Eve and Christmas morning with our kids.
Yeah, but those boundaries are also specific to the events.
Yes.
So like sometimes we're not. That it's not every year we have the same exact boundaries, but use the boundaries to help navigate your plans, keep those in place.
Yes, absolutely. Boundaries for what you intend to with family. I will not, deal with these things within my boundaries.
Yeah. And
that can go real extensive, but
that's emotional boundaries, family emotional boundaries that it can bleed out on the rest of the time that you're really wanting to enjoy with your family.
Absolutely.
Or you're not wanting to take on baggage during this season.
Because let's be honest, sometimes families are stressful.
Very.
And integrating those families can be stressful.
I'm going to do something for anyone that happens to watch this on YouTube. And if you haven't watched on YouTube, I'm going to suggest that you do. So we have a video of Asher's laying down right now.
I was like, what are you doing?
Look, I'm going to see if, hold on,
are you going to put it on there?
I'm going to flip it around.
I like to watch the baby.
Asher, for you that are listening, so I'll describe it for you. Can you see?
Is he doing somersaults?
He's doing like cartwheels in his bed.
So we laid him down. And
look at that.
Oh yeah.
Watch that video. It's a little blurry because I'm holding the phone up, but he's literally standing on his head with his feet in the air. Okay, so I've got to get back to the podcast.
Yes.
We're time constrained tonight.
Boundaries are very important on multiple levels. Family boundaries, financial boundaries. Have conversations with your spouse. Be like, hey, you know what? We can only do this X amount boundary-wise financially this year.
Yeah.
Or whatever it is. But have those boundaries up because they're super important.
Set up some non-negotiables. Like emotionally, financially, and time.
And have those conversations.
Yeah.
Like,
don't just set them yourself.
Yes, thank you. Don't just be like, Bobby's never been, okay, I said never, but he has been like, hey, these are the non-negotiables where I push back all the time. But he's like, hey, let's actually set these boundaries. And they have been, has made the holiday so much more peaceful.
Yeah.
To have those, like,
It really does.
Stated ahead of time. These are non-negotiable boundaries. I'm like, ooh, I don't like that you're right, but you are right.
Okay. So plan,
boundaries.
traditions.
Yes, traditions are so important to me.
For me, I, as we've noted earlier in the podcast, Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday of the year. And I love traditions that they're not necessarily traditional Thanksgiving traditions.
Right.
They're things we do. Like,
yeah,
we will always do the thankful thing, which is a traditional,
Yes,
like everyone
always.
talks about what you're thankful for. We also, if you come to our house, like normally, our Thanksgiving is wide open.
Wide open, always. And it's been
packed.
great.
Yeah. But one rule that I've established is everyone has to make a hand turkey and put it on the
that's a real
wall.
one.
You know, like you trace your hand and make a turkey out of it, like kids do. You have to do that and put it on the wall.
I literally have some from back when we were youth pastors. Like I still have some of our youth kids' hand turkeys.
Old school hand turkeys.
Oh, it is my favorite thing.
So what are the traditions that like keep you grounded in the holidays?
Yes.
Remember those. So Thanksgiving, we do hand turkeys, but it's also about being thankful. And for me, community is a big part of Thanksgiving.
Absolutely.
Love it. What are those for you? Like, what draws you near to the holidays?
Maybe you love to go during Christmas, look at Christmas lights, or we obviously we always make handmade cookies for Christmas for Santa.
Mm-hmm.
Like those are things that like we hold really dear to and are super important to us.
Yeah. So traditions keep you grounded in what's going on. So like that's important. Like if you want to enjoy if you don't care about the holidays, then ignore this whole podcast.
Absolutely.
Don't pay attention to it. But if you want to get in the spirit, the traditions matter.
Yeah, they do.
And the personal and family traditions matter.
And setting when you become a couple or become married or have children, whatever it is, it's setting traditions for your family are so important. Like what do you care about between the two of you, 3, 4, 5, 7 of you? What do you care about?
Yeah.
That falls in boundaries too. Like these things are non-negotiable because these mean a lot to us.
Yeah. And I definitely want to drive that home. Like, keep those traditions, the things that matter to you and your values.
Yeah.
Keep those close. Enjoy those things during the season.
My kids they love to set out, like we do Christmas cookies, but they love to set out carrots for the reindeer. We're that family. And even when we were not at home, we were at my grandparents' one Christmas Eve, and they were really upset because my grandmother didn't have carrots. And we had to go get carrots because that is a tradition that they hold dear. So we obviously went and got carrots.
Yes.
But there's just little things like that. Like whatever tradition you want to set it and stick to it.
And we'd love to hear your traditions.
Absolutely.
So
please.
Shout out to us at THWY and back on any social media platform.
Yes, please.
Let's talk about it. I love traditions. They're fun.
Couples, like whatever it is. Like you don't have to have kids to set a tradition.
Yeah.
It's important.
So this episode is going to be slightly, it's going to be good for the whole holiday season.
Yes,
we're not just looking at making it for Thanksgiving. So you've got like 6 weeks.
Oh, for sure.
Talking to us about these things because we care.
Thanksgiving, we always cook. My kids call it chocolate pudding pie. That's our Thanksgiving tradition.
Oh yeah.
They look forward all year to that pie.
They love it.
It's the best.
They talk about it nonstop.
I could cook 3 and we would eat the whole thing before Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah. So number 1, plan.
Number 2, boundaries.
Number 3,
traditions.
Number 4,
give. So important.
Yo, like this is a good time of the year. Best time of the year.
Yes.
To practice giving. I don't like gifts is not like a love language of mine.
It is mine.
It is Crystal's, but I also love to see joy in people.
Yeah.
And when I say give, it's fine. Like you don't have to go give to some amazing charity or to a stranger. Give to your significant other.
Yes.
Whoever that is. Give to your child. Give and take a moment to notice how they receive.
Absolutely.
Because that's where the joy is.
Oh, that's good though. Give and receive. That's such a big part of the giving.
Mm-hmm. Like that's a gift to you. Like if you take a moment to enjoy the reception of the gift from you, that is a gift in itself.
Anybody that says that, especially like one of my love languages is gifts, I love to receive gifts. I also get the most intense joy from giving to others. Like I geek out over birthday gifts and Christmas gifts almost to a fault. Well, definitely to a fault.
Definitely.
But no, you do get joy from it. And I think that's a beautiful thing. You should give to the best of your ability. It's so important.
Yeah. And listen, I know some of you heard the podcast, like we are we are Christians. We are believers in that.
Yes.
I think the joy of giving, I don't think it's tied to being a believer. And I don't want to, I believe everyone receives joy in that.
Absolutely.
And I don't, some people are put off by other Christians, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
If you're put off by it and you can't get over it, oh well. But if that's really a catching point for you at any level, just know that like giving, we don't believe that's tied just to faith.
No, absolutely.
That's a human trait.
Absolutely. I will even say this. We have been in a season of giving where we physically cannot afford to give where we want to give. But let me tell you something. Giving is smiling at a stranger. Giving is being thankful for where you're at.
Yeah.
There is so much more to giving than just pouring out everything you have. Giving is a big deal, you guys, and it can come in so many forms. So if you are like financially like spent, it's okay.
Yeah, there's no judgment on you, and
we have been there.
We've been there, and we know what it feels like to not be able to physically give.
Absolutely,
like monetarily or physically give. Trust me, we've been there.
Yeah, 100%.
And there's plenty of ways to give. Your time, your energy, your love,
just literally
your attention.
A smile, you guys, means so much.
It can go so far.
Yes.
So, number 1,
plan.
Number 2,
boundaries.
Number 3,
tradition.
Number 4,
give.
Number 5,
the best one. No, I'm just kidding.
Drink and be merry. Listen, the holidays are stressful.
So stressful.
And
yeah, they're always stressful, but yeah, stressful.
Like it's no secret. I enjoy a drink.
He does.
I do enjoy a drink. I don't think it's required, but
No.
if you want to have a drink and have some freaking fun, then do it.
Yes, if you are like don't enjoy drinks, that's totally fine. But still, like, be merry.
Be merry.
The whole holiday season should be fun.
Here's the deal. Don't be an asshole.
Please don't.
Don't ruin the holidays for anyone else that's trying to enjoy them.
Right.
This time is a lot of people are trying to enjoy it.
Even if you're a grumpy Grinch, and I've been there, enjoy other people who are merry.
And this year of all years.
Please, y'all, 2020, woo, be merry.
2020, don't be an asshole.
Please don't.
Don't do it. Be a badass.
Yes.
Like, enjoy people.
Yeah.
Eat, drink, and be merry.
Yes.
So have fun. Look for some times to cut loose. Hang out with people that you love and enjoy. And just really be in the moment. Forget about everything else. Good. Be in the moment. Whatever is going on, there's certain days of the year where you can do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Take advantage of those when they come up.
Yes.
So we're coming up to the end because we do have kids and crazy stuff. This podcast may be shorter than other ones. Number 1,
plan.
Number 2,
boundaries.
Number 3,
tradition.
Number 4,
give.
Number 5,
drink and be merry.
Be merry, folks. So what we're going to do is we're going to put together a little download for you on the website.
We are.
The website is, for those of you that have not listened before, THWY, that's to hell with you, and back. So THWY and back.com/free, and there's downloads.
Absolutely.
So this will be on there, and I'm going to go ahead and apologize. Like, tomorrow is Thursday the 19th, I believe.
I don't even know.
Whatever. Like, we're recording this the night before.
I don't even know.
I don't know if you'll understand how crazy our life has been.
Our life has been insane. This is a very busy season for us, 5 kids aside. Bobby runs his own company. It's almost Black Friday, which is a huge thing for his company. And we have the holiday season.
Yeah.
It's insane.
So we've been trying all week to record this episode, and we haven't gotten to it.
Literally tried.
We literally did it now before I have to go pick a kid up from gymnastics.
Yes, we have a competitive gymnast on top of 5 kids.
Well, she's part of the 5 kids. She's not on top.
Yes, she is. But I'm saying, like, that requires so much time. There's not a gymnast
just sitting on our children.
There is.
Just sitting down, weighing them down.
Absolutely.
Children don't move.
That's exactly what happens.
I'm a competitive gymnast. So
totally what happens.
The download. Seriously, though, you get it. It's going to be the holiday download. It's going to kind of run through these things, but hopefully it'll be something quick you can reference and read through and have fun with.
And as you download that, go ahead and download our Marriage Manifesto.
The Marriage Manifesto, all within THWY and back.com/free.
/free. Yeah.
Go download those guys.
Or if you're married, you're not married, you're soon to be married, whatever it is, download it.
Yeah, the Marriage Manifesto is more relationships, but Marriage Manifesto has the alliteration, and I'm down with that because I'm marketing.
Alliteration.
It's the best.
It's the best.
So go download those things, check them out. Let me know how you think about them, and then share your stories with us. Hashtag
Please share your stories.
THWY. Just use that. That's all you got to use. We want to hear your stories.
We actually love your stories, so please share them. We actually really enjoy them.
Yeah, and also we have a Facebook group. While you're on the website,
Yes,
there may be a pop-up that like directs you to that. Just go ahead and do it. Like it's a fun Facebook group that kind of keeps you engaged.
Yeah.
Our social media is at THWY and back. Crystal's is
The Harris Bunch 05.
So at The Harris Bunch 05, Instagram primarily.
Yes.
Me, I'm at Funky Bob, FUNKEEBOB.
You want to know why? Go listen to the
third podcast.
Third podcast. My bad.
Go listen to all the podcasts and you'll figure out which one to do.
Go listen to all of them. They're great.
So tonight, I want to thank our sponsors, which are both my companies.
Yeah, they are.
So go check out peacelovebeer.com.
Yes.
If you're a fan of any alcoholic libations.
Ooh, big words.
Go and I don't even know if that may have been redundant. Not sure. Another big word.
Ooh.
Not big word, but word that you only use if you understand words.
I like it.
Go look it up. Peacelovebeer.com. It's a lifestyle clothing brand for beer lovers.
It's pretty fun.
Other alcohol fans.
It's pretty fun.
And then the other sponsor that really pays the bills, HeyDigi.marketing.
Yes.
HeyDigi.marketing.
Yes.
If you're in e-commerce, if you have a business that's just trying to get out in front of people, we're your folks.
That is true.
So come talk to us. Also, if you'll notice, I'm not wearing any brands. If I wear a brand, it is because it's my brand. But if I wear a brand, maybe it's a friend. Maybe.
Or it's a sponsor.
Or they paid
Either
for
way.
it.
You want to sponsor us? Go right ahead.
Or they paid for it.
We're happy for it.
All right, folks. We do have to wrap this up because I have to go pick a kid up from gymnastics.
So what we want to know this week, we try to do a big, like every week at the end of the podcast, to try to say, hey, here's our goal for the week. Our goal for this week is how can we not be stressed during the holidays?
Yeah, let's
That's pretty broad, but
share.
Still,
let's share that. The goal is to share those tips.
Yes, please share those tips.
Share them with us. Share them in the Facebook group.
Yeah.
Whatever. But anyway, I've got to sign off because I've got to drive 25 minutes to pick up a kid.
Got to try to pick up the kid.
It's got to happen. All right, folks. Until next week, to hell with you. And